Neil, first and foremost, a warm welcome here to Wealdstone. With the deal over the line now, how does it feel to join the Stones?
No, look, I'm really pleased. Fantastic football club, first and foremost. Really excited with the opportunity that I was given, that I've been given, sorry. Obviously, Rory has been pivotal to that. Spoke to Rory on a number of occasions. I've watched a lot of Wealdstone's games this season. I've been to the ground on a number of occasions already this season to watch the team. I feel like it's a real good community club. It has a real good community feel to it. They're a really good group of players that I'm excited to work with, but Rory sort of kind of sold the club to me, and it felt a really strong fit for the way that I've managed other clubs previously, where it's very much community based and we sort of try and fight together to overachieve, probably with potentially overachieving against some of the resources that we have, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to doing. But we have got some fantastic footballers in this building, and ones that I'm really looking forward to working with. So first and foremost, really pleased to be given the opportunity to come into a good, strong football club with some very loyal, fierce supporters. I was at the game on Filed at the weekend and wasn't too far away from the away supporters, and it was really nice to see the noise that they were making in trying to support the group on what was unfortunately not a great day for us.
You talk about the fans there. Obviously, you've had a chance to get that experience, but straight away Saturday, so important straight away to create that bond with the fans.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, everywhere I've ever worked previously, I'm a firm believer that the football club is there, the players, the staff, myself as manager, we're all custodians of this football club. So and the history about that. So wherever I've always been, I've always felt that it's really important that the players, the staff, replicate the hard-working nature of the football club that we represent and the community we work for. So one of the key things I'll be trying to do is integrate with the supporters and the fans, so that they know that I'm working as hard as possible for them and trying to win games of football for them, because they can be really pivotal to us to try and pick up the results we need to move away from the current situation we're in.
You talk about your background there. Obviously, you spent the majority of your career managing in Wales at clubs in a similar position to us. Do you want to just give a little bit of background on your work so far?
Yeah, well, currently, I think you're correct. Currently, a lot of my work has been done in Wales with clubs who probably didn't have the resources or the expectations that we managed to achieve with them. So if we went back to my time at Prestatyn Town, which was my hometown local club, and I think we took them from Tier 3 in the Welsh Pyramid within 7 years into winning the Welsh Cup final, being the Premier League club and winning a game in Europe. So those were aims and hopes and achievements that probably no one ever imagined capable of that football club, and one that we're very proud of. Moved to Flint, a similar team that were really loyal, fierce supporters and good community club with some good people. Managed to move them up to the top 4 in the Welsh Premier League, and then obviously moving on to Conisky, where we were able to have a couple of years success in Europe, qualifying for Europe, winning Welsh Cups and challenging in the top 2 in the Welsh Premier League. So we've kind of always done that based on a real clear philosophy of how we want to play. That's something I'm obviously underpinning with the players today in training, because we know how we want to play. We know we feel that we've got the players who can play that way, and because they're a great group, they're really receptive today. The players, the way they applied themselves in training, mood was good in the camp, which it was nice to see that. Sometimes a change in manager and obviously a defeat at the weekend, it's great to see that spirits were high, and we can build on that now, looking forward into building towards the big game against Solihull on Saturday.
You mentioned your first training session today. Trying to implement that style already. How would you describe your style as a manager, both tactically and personally? Yeah,
no, look, there's a lot of things that underpin it. There's some characteristics I expect of my football teams, characteristics I expect of the players that play for me. So we're very much based around, we're going to work extremely hard. Teams won't work harder than us. We look to be on the front foot. We look to be aggressive in the way that we press the ball and try and win the ball higher up the pitch, out of possession. In possession, we're very much, I see us being a team, or my teams have always been teams who control the game with possession of the football. So we will look to try and have more possession than the opposition. We'll look to try and be attacking in the way that we have possession. We don't, obviously Wealdstone has a great history in terms of, you know, under Stuart Maynard and the way that the brand of football that he played. You know, we're not too dissimilar to that in terms of how we see playing football. We're very clear on the fact that we want to keep the ball in possession, but with a purpose. We don't want to keep it for the sake of it. We want to move forward. We want to play attacking football, get the fans off their seats, get the fans cheering and score goals. And that's an entertaining brand of football that we've always tried to do. And hopefully we can bring that into this group with the players that we've got to work with.
Of course, the last week or so, the whole process of becoming the manager, speaking to the right people, you sort of mentioned how everyone's been so helpful and welcoming to you to the club here.
Yeah, no, look, this is why it felt like it was exactly the right decision, because, you know, Rory's a really genuine person that really cares about the football club, and that passion that he has for the football club came through in abundance when I spoke to him, which, you know, certainly made me feel that this football club means a lot to certain people. And then since I've come in the last sort of whirlwind 24 hours that myself and Lee came down, you know, all the board, Dom, especially Darren, Nick, that I've been able to meet so far, even going down to the ground and seeing the ground staff, everyone's welcomed me, and it feels like it's the right fit because of how nice everyone's been, and you can see how much everyone cares about the football club. So I know that that's a responsibility that I take really to heart, and I'm going to try and now use everything within my power and work as hard as I possibly can with the knowledge that I've got to bring success to the football club for the people that have put their trust in me to do that. So something I'm really looking forward to do.